Let's do this. Hello, everyone. I'm Bardi Joe. Welcome to my channel. Um, Here I will be talking about different anime and manga that I'm currently reading, especially One Piece. I started watching One Piece about 3 years ago, and I've been obsessed with it. Obsessed. It took me a little while at the beginning, but then the pacing is not ideal, but it is what it is. Um, and suddenly I just found myself just hypnotized, and that was it. Um, Today I'm reacting to chapter 11:15. Last week, sorry, last chapter, um, we saw Vegapunk um, um, continuing with his broadcast, and we saw reactions all over the world. Especially, I want to point out Akainu and Aokiji, who were just like dot dot dot. That dragon reaction, right? Like to everything, no comments whatsoever. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but I think Akainu is like this close from leaving the world government. Not the Marines, just the world government. Um, we also saw Doflamingo having a very interesting conversation with Magellan. We know, we know Doflamingo knows a lot more than uh, we know, right? Especially when he said something about moving to a much higher ground. He knows something. I'm pretty sure about that. We also saw the Gorosei go into panic mode, complete panic mode, and let's just erase everyone, let's kill everyone, and let's just get done with this. Honestly, I'm pretty sure um, the broadcast and then Mushi is not in Egghead, so I don't think they're going to be able to stop it. Crazy idea, crazy idea. I've been thinking that maybe York is in the know of what Stella is doing. I don't know, something seems off. Something about it is like maybe she's misleading the Gorosei. I don't know. Well, especially in chapter 11:14, it was a little bit um um how do I say it? Like maybe a little bit more obvious that she was uh not on the know. Um, because she was like asking like Stella, what are you doing? What are you going to say? But I also think like the Stella and Shaka, they knew that York was up to something, and maybe they provided certain tidbits of information for her, but not everything. Like she knew about the new transponders, the broadcasting, the Mushis. Um, but she had no idea that this message was going out. Um, Something that really caught my attention last week was Saintess Charla. Everyone else, every other celestial dragon over there was like, "Oh, stop it! Let's kill him! Bring him to me! I'm going to kill Vegapunk for doing all this." And but she was like, "Right, what's going on? I have no idea what they're talking about." And she was like, hmm, I mean, it shows us like not every faction in One Piece is like black or white. Like she's going against the grain, going against what everyone else is doing. She's like questioning. So I'm very curious about that. Um, We also saw Edison extending the sky clouds. I don't remember the name of the clouds, to be honest. I usually forget stuff like that. But we saw it that now we have escape route. So let's see what happens with that. Um, can somebody tell me what Saturn is doing? What's happening over there? Like, why is he destroying the machines where the mother flame is? Does he have any plan, or is it just an old person like, oh, I don't know how these machines work and I'm just gonna destroy them all? What's uh, what's going on over there? Like, shouldn't he be trying to keep everything like neat and pristine, and let's save this modern flame and the machines that are needed? Is he going to betray the other ones? Does he have his own agenda? I don't know, I'm just talking crazy over here. And we also finished the chapter with the revelation that Joy Boy was the first ever pirate. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's just that he was the first one to be called a pirate, because I doubt that he was actually the first one to go uh, to the sea. And I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. I'm very excited about this new chapter. I haven't read anything. I've just seen the cover page, which I love. So, without much further ado, let's dive into it. We have chapter 1115, Continental Fragments. Continental Fragments. I've seen this theory a lot, that maybe the red line is artificial and it made everything, uh, made the tide go up, uh, sank the old world and everything. So maybe it has something to do with it. I'm not really sure about it. Let's see. Let's see. We have our beautiful, beautiful cover page. We have Otoko here. I I love this girl. I really, really love this girl. It's so sad. I hate Orochi. Hate, hate, hate Orochi, what he did with the people. Giving them the smile fruits and them not being able to express any other feelings. That's so messed up. So, so, so messed up. So it says Oni Child, Yamato, and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Volume 5, Getting a Bento from Hiyori and Otoko. Here we have our beautiful Hiyori uh, preparing some bento boxes, and we see how excited Yamato is from going on an adventure. Like, I don't know where this is going to end. They usually start having everything beautifully set, and then something crazy happens at the end of every cover story. So let's see where it takes us. So now let's go into the chapter. Let's see. The flower capital, Wano. Oh, we're back in Wano. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. Oh, true. Uh, Now you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. Oh, this is what we were talking about. Like, is he actually the first pirate, or how did he become the first one? We found a snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. Well, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Like, obviously he was up to something. He kept the country like isolated, but I don't think he was isolated at all. Is That's just impossible. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. You know of him, my lord? Joy Boy. Oh yes, of course. Momo knows about Joy Boy because he heard Sunisha talk about him, and it makes sense that I really forgot his. Oh, Kinemon. Kinemon doesn't know. Well, he doesn't know anything at all. He is usually like not on the know of anything. Um, we saw it with the raid on Onigashima. He just lost. So let's see. A jail cell at the G4 naval base. G4. Who is in charge of G4? Joy Boy? Who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? Captain Kid. Oh my god. The Marrow Black. Come on. Come on. This guy's a joke. It's like first he was Luffy, now he's like, okay, that didn't work. Now let's go for another one. Well, be my guest, I guess. The the man's already dead. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy boss. Joy Toy. Come on. Come on. Like this this guy is just this guy is just then let's continue with Vegapunk's message. Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs. Oh yeah, he said he was only talking about what he actually knows, what facts, just facts. No, just facts. But their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. Where is the giant robot? How is it that we cannot see him in many panels? Uh, we see lots of the marine ships like destroyed. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy, the organization now known as the World Government. Hmm. Wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Hmm, interesting. Vegapunk! Oh, the Gorsei. Back then, they were merely the Allied powers, a temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. What is Mars doing? He's just killing all the Dendenmushis? What's going on? I don't know. It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose a formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. Um, I'm afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. Oh, yeah, we know that. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. So, New World, Sunisha. I really miss Sunisha. I love Sunisha. Interesting. I love this image of Joy Boy just there flying above what seems to be like people from the other kingdoms. One so advanced that it is hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. Hmm. The weapons that existed during this century long struggle are far beyond our modern science. So he must be talking about the great weapons, Uranus, um, Poseidon, and Pluto. That's amazing. We see the minx over here, or beautiful Carrot being the boss that she is now. So let's see. Oh, and here we have Foxy. Fe, 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 fe. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Oh, boss, you're making me hungry. What does he mean he's making him hungry? Such technology is baffling, even to a genius such as myself. He's so big-headed. Poo poo poo. And therein lies our problem. Lava stratum. Poo-doo-doo. Gotcha. Hm. Stussy. With. Hmm. Oh, it's Edison. We see our boy Kaku here just laying on his bubble. Lower the barrier and hightail it out of there. Oh, so she's not safe, is she? But I can't. What if something were to happen to the Straw Hat crew? I'm gonna be straight with ya. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island. Who can ignore it? Oh, true. Oh, where is Edison? D- I mean, he seems like hurt and everything. He went through the barrier, so makes sense. We've done all we can for them. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. Yeah, yeah. How much longer, Jinbei? I love that Jinbei is carrying Zoro on his shoulder. Like, Zoro, please don't get lost. Please don't get lost. So I'm going to carry you. It's gonna be faster this way. I'm not gonna lose you. And we're going to get to the ship and the hell out of here. So my apologies. We're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Well, yeah, sorry. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. I bet this is Sanji. Or maybe Nami, like scolding Zoro. Oh, yeah, it was Nami. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to blockade the northeast coast, so hurry up. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after this. Okay, we see the giant ship. We see the Marines approaching. We see an interesting giant here on the left, just fighting someone. Okay, okay, we're back with Stussy. That's good to hear. I was worried, Stella. Never forgive me if I let them get caught. Oh, sorry. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella will never forgive me if I let them get caught. Makes a lot of sense. As if. Now, get your ass out of here. But I don't know what to do with myself. Wait, where's Vegapunk's broadcast? I want to learn more about the Boy Century and Joy Boy and everything. I don't know if the video is freezing or not. This is my first time using Twitch, so I have no idea because I see it frozen somewhere, but I also see it moving somewhere else, so I don't know. If it's frozen, I'm sorry. I'll find a way to fix it later. Okay, now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Ah, Stussy. I mean, you can be the new Straw Hat, maybe? Defend them, fight for the world, fight for the liberty of everyone, maybe? Kaku. We see Kaku all just there thinking. Huh. I'm pretty sure that Kaku is one of the first ones to just leave the world government and do something. It feels like he doesn't want to do it. Like, this is his job, but I don't know. Let's see. Don't let him use his swords. This geezer can cut anything. Oh, they're talking about Venus. Juro. I love Bonnie over there just being like a giant. Although she looks a little bit smaller than she looked in the previous chapters. I don't know. Sense the living voices. Hmm. Bonnie. Okay, so apparently he just kicked one of the giants. I don't know if it's Dory or Brogy. No, Oimo or Kashi. I always get them confused. I need to go back and see which one is which. So, one of the giants. Um, Bunny! Bunny, get down! Yeah! Here we have Frankie coming and clutching. I gotta say it, Frankie is one of my favorites since he was introduced, and he's still on my top maybe 4 or 5 of the Straw Hats. and he's been on top of his game in this um, um, arc. So I love Frankie. I really, really love Frankie. I'm a fan of the Weird Trio. I'm big fan of the Weird Trio. They are my favorite. Like as groups, they are my favorite. They are absolutely. Okay, so he dropped Bunny. And here we have Venus Juro cutting part of the giant's ship. So it's a really cool panel. Really, really cool panel. Hmm. I can maintain distorted future for very long. Oh, we saw this with Luffy, like not maintaining his gear fifth form. Um, I think it's a matter of training and like getting your stamina up and everything. So here we see like Bunny having similar troubles. Uh, we're back to the Stella talking about the Void Century. The Void Century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. Oh, here we have the Iron Giant, Sunisha. They definitely have something to do with Joy Boy's defeat. Like they are just apologizing. Sunisha would saw him like being punished and condemned to um, wander the world for years and years. And then we see the giant like as soon as it woke up, it was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Joy Boy." So let's see. How much do you intend to say, Vegapunk? Oh, come on. How many times do we have to see the Gorosei asking about it? Like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say, Vegapunk? And then they say nothing. So, let's see. He's leaving. There are too many life forms up here. Who is saying that? Is it Venus Juro or is it Mars? I don't know. Maybe they have like a collective mind and they just all think about the same thing and they just offer the information that they are actually seeing. I don't know. But the aftermath had grander consequences. Let me adjust this zoom here so that I can actually see this image. Let's go. Wow. The way Oda draws movement is just beautiful. Look at this. Look at Venus just cutting. What is it? Is it the lava stratum that he's cutting in half? What did he just cut? The wake of that ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never heal. Is he talking about the red line over here? Is he? Let's see. What the? Are these the CP agents who were like uh, captured or by kidnapped by York? Who are they? The Seraphim. I really like the Seraphim. They are so cool. They look so cool. Like especially Esper. I mean, the Bart in my name comes from Kuma, so obviously Esper is going to be my favorite one, especially because he's like very Kuma-like, very gentle in his demeanor and everything. So I, yeah, I love Esper. Oh, so Venus cut the bottom of the lava stratum and they are like falling. Hmm, interesting. I wonder what is going to happen with the seraphims. Uh, I really wonder what is going to happen with the seraphims over here. Because remember, like, the highest authority comes from um, the Gorsei, except for Esper, which I believe uh, Bunny holds the highest authority over there. But I don't know with the other ones. It's gonna be a chaos if they are like actually controlled by the Gorsei in the end. But let's see. Let me go back to what I was doing. Oh, oh, oh. It went a long way. Here we go. And we're back. We have another uh, double spread. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous. Most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Yeah, it feels very like that um, with people all over the world. Like a lot of people, it's just like I'm here, and that's it. But then we have people like Luffy who wants to go and explore everything. And let's see, isn't that a bit obvious? Oh, yeah, ha ha ha. Everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us. Who is this people? Where are we? Hmm. Honestly, I have no idea where they are. But it wasn't like that. I love this. I love this. I love this because this like more or less confirms that the sea levels went up, eh, but before like the world was like had like bigger continents. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century. Oh, Shimotsuki Village. I don't remember the name of this guy, but Kushibura? I have no idea. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And the ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living atop of the remnants, continental fragments. Now we have the title. Continental fragments of the land masses that once were. Wow. Wow. If you remember, like in Chimba's cover story, he was going somewhere deep in the ocean and he found some ruins over there. So, hmm, interesting. I mean, we knew that the world sank somewhere in the past. Like, if they are talking about sinking the world right now, it's like I don't think there's any doubt um, that it was sank before. Like we are seeing like cyclical situations here, like everything, history repeating itself, but with some differences right now. Let's see. Say what? I love the Revolutionary Army. Ivankov, love. Love Ivankov. And we have Dragon again with the three dots, like just dot, dot, dot. I don't know. Let's see. The world of a millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. Hmm. How is it that no fishman has ever talked about it? Any mermaid, any of the fish folk? Do they just stay in Fisherman Island? I mean, we've seen fishermen all around the world somehow. Have they just explored a little bit of it? Is it something like our world where most of the bottom of the ocean is unexplored? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I know it is hard to believe. It is hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Is this Nam? Oh yes, it's Nami's island. Hey Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world is at stake. Fill me in later. I've gotta check on the tangerine orchard. What is so urgent about checking the tangerine orchard right now? Is there something hidden over there? Is she up to something? I mean, something good. Not saying that she's shady or anything. I'm just saying like everyone is listening to this broadcast. Everyone is very interested about it, and everyone knows um, this is important. And she's just going to the orchard. What does she have to do? Water the plants? Is she fertilizing, or are there bugs in the orchard? What is so important that she has to go to the orchard right now? This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. A feat that seems nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. Wow. Wow. 200 meters. That's a lot. I mean, most of the world will be underwater right now. I mean, Earth, our planet right now. Wow. Let's see. What? You're kidding? 200? A warship's only 60-meter tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. I love the Marines. Like, just some of them are just like, okay, let me listen to this because this seems important, and the other ones are like, we have a job to do right now. Okay. The Seraphim and all those in prison, Cypherpol agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Oh, yeah, they gotta go back to work. There's people they need to take care. I mean, I have no issue against the Cypherpol agents. they're doing their job. And as I said before, I love the Seraphim, so but maybe not them should go get them. Maybe let's get some giants and collect them so that they can work with us. I don't know. Also, I've been thinking about this. Vegapunk programmed the Seraphim and the Pacifistas to, like, for the highest authority for them to be the Gorosei. Not really sure he actually did this. I bet there's something else over there. Like, I mean, he's the most intelligent man in the world, and there has to be some way of him or one of the satellites to be able to override, uh, deactivate, or do something about the Seraphim. I highly, highly doubt that Vegapunk would let go control just like that. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Did you hear that? Oh, and we're back in Mocktown now. His tall tales keep getting taller. This bunch of. I'm not gonna say anything. The old farce lost his marbles. What a joke. Yeah, you are the joke, guys. You know, over there in your little island, just making fun of everyone. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Oh, here we have Koreha just casually laughing. Let's see what she has to say. Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. I love her. I love Koreha. She knows a lot of things that we don't, but she's just there enjoying everything that is happening, enjoying the chaos, um, rooting for her little boy. So, that mountain is around 200 meters. Is this Miss. What is it? Monday? Is she Miss Monday or. No, no. Let me know down in the comments if you. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember who exactly she is, but I know the character obviously that she paints and makes people do stuff with their paint. But oh, she's wearing an apple. You're saying something that tall will be submerged? That's awful. How many people die? A lot. A lot, a lot. Almost everyone, I guess. Like, unless like they use something like Noah to take people out or take them somewhere, or if people somebody let them know before anything happened. And let's see. That begs the question, how and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity. Yeah, yeah, it was. And the world government had something to do with it. But let's see. You can not I love Morgan's. He is compromised to get all the tea, all the and just like manipulate the information. It's like he's going crazy with Vegapunk, like getting the spotlight and not him, like the Vegapunk being the one delivering the news and not him. Love it, love, 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 love. And we see Bibi. We have Bibi here. When? When are we meeting Bibi again? I want to see her join the crew again. I want to see them uh, see their old friend. I bet they're all gonna be ecstatic about it. So let's see. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there will be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world altering event after all. But all my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science confirmed that there was no such natural buildup. Yeah, yeah, it was man-made, definitely it was man-made. Um, it is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years. Yeah. Meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days wow, a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, but that disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. Is it only ancient weapons? Is it only the ancient weapons? Or we also uh, have the Gura no Mi, like white beards, now black beards, fruit, like being able to make a big mess in the world. So, and it was even described like this devil fruit has the power to destroy the world. So, are devil fruits technology too? I mean, I know Vegapunk mentioned something about them being that like the crystallization of the people's dreams and everything, but hmm, interesting. Let's see. And the very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. It's talking about Uranus. Because, I mean, we know Poseidon and Pluton are not uh, in the possession of the world government. So he's saying like they're waiting to be used again. Yeah, let's see. In other words, that great war which ravaged the world during the Void Century is still ongoing. Wow. And we see Imu here. The genius sheds light on a forgotten history. Wow. What a chapter, guys. What a chapter. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's going to happen. We need the Straw Hats leaving. We need the end of this message. Are we getting another flashback right here, or are we going to wait for the next arc? I don't know. It feels like this arc is already ending, and it will be kind of weird in the timing to have a flashback right now. But it could also serve like as a bridge from one arc to the other. What do you guys think? Wow, wow, wow. Love. Love, baby. Like, you shut up and let me listen to this message. Like, enough of your talk. Let me just listen to this. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Can somebody please remind me what her name is? I just want to know and I don't want to Google it. Like, yeah. Here. The Marines. They are, they don't know who they're working for. They don't know what the actual purpose of the world government is. They think they are working for the greater good. I mean, most of them, like, obviously, we've seen some crazy Marines that go rogue and they just start causing mayhem all around. Some corrupt ones. But I think, like, most of them, they genuinely believe that they are doing a job for the good and trying to protect the world's population. But I bet I don't think they're going to stay with the affiliated with the world government. Like, maybe a small select group will do, but I really think that most of them are going to be like, oh, okay, I'm off. I'm off because I cannot do this anymore. I cannot. I do not see them like actually working for the world government after seeing this message. I do not see them working for the world government after them knowing whatever is happening in the world. Most of them are good. Yes, they are against their crew, but our crew is like one in a thousand or one in a million that are like the actual good ones. Uh, but other than that, like, yeah, I mean, we need the Marines like to keep other pirate groups like at bay. So yeah, I really, really don't see them um, continue being affiliated with the world government. Again, what is Nojiko doing? Where's she going? Why is she going to the orchard? What is she hiding over there? What is it? What is it, Nojiko? I really can't wait to see the Revolutionary Army in action. A lot of characters that I really, really like, especially Eva. And yeah, Eva. Eva definitely is my favorite revolutionary. Well, Kuma is my favorite revolutionary, but if he's no longer part of the groups, no longer part of the group, but other than Kuma, Eva is my top one. Again, about this, like, where where is all this civilization that was drowned in the sea? Are there still some remnants of it? What is going on? Ah, this panel, I love the way Oda drew um, Venature over here. Looks really, really cool. Frankie. Just mm, Frank is. I, I love him. Yeah, I have no more words to say about it, but it's just he's a lot. He is a lot. He's the weird uncle and everything, but he always comes and does what needed to be done. No questions asked. He just do it. And here he is, like getting Bunny out of danger. What is going to happen with Kaku? I don't know. Well, what an awesome chapter. Really, really good. Really, really good. We expanded a lot on the information on the Void Century. We saw the reaction from other people around the world. We saw Nojiko being suspicious, let's say. Venus Jiro just totally ignoring what was happening and just going to, I don't know what he's doing. What is his purpose of just doing that? Is he going to kill the Cypher Bull agents? What's going on? I don't know. I can wait. I cannot wait to see where this is going. Amazing, amazing chapter. Well, that's it for me today. So if you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.